Okay, I am addressing this mainly to Mr. Ranil Wickremasinghe. Right? I am saying, heal thyself. Now we are talking about 21st century. 21st century is Christian century. We are in the 26th century. We are Buddhists, we are not Christians. Okay? Now, you encouraged Arjuna Mahindan to leave the country, and he was supposed to go for a wedding. Maybe he's still same day wedding. So if you are believing Christian ethics, you should tell Arjuna Mahindan to come back. Right? Maybe you are not even 21st century. Now, if you take Strait of Hormuz, who is going to control it? It's going to be controlled by Shia. They are going to be a hard fight. So that is 14th century, that is not 21st century. Right? Then you have the Red Sea, which is also going to be controlled by the Houthis or Ansar Allah. Okay? Servant of God. That is also 14th century. When it comes to AI is going to be controlled by the Chinese. That is at least 3,500 years old, not 21st century. We believe in 26th century, that is Buddhism. In Buddhism, you have Anaya Sutra, Inna Sutra, things like that. That is not to take loans. So if you are in 21st century, then it's bad luck. Okay? And my advice is Ranil Wickremasinghe to get Arjuna Mahindan back. Now when UMP came into power in 1977, they released JVP. Right? That's your uncle, and you were part of the government. And JVP was used mainly against Siribadas Bandaranaike and SLP, but then he turned it back against UMP. So that Mr. Jaya was a failure. Then he released some people who were associated with so-called exchange fraud. Right? And I believe that is the start of this Hawala thing and things like that. Although Hawala thing was not done by Jaya Jayadana, I believe that Jaya Jayadana gave impetus to that. And under Jaya Jayadana, right, we encourage more consumption. Then this gap between export and import started Biden. So Jaya Jayadana is indirectly responsible for the exchange crisis. Then we have this under-invoicing, over-invoicing, and fake invoicing. Whatever shortcomings of JVP, they have shown that certain invoices are fake invoices, not even under-invoicing. Right? Now, when it comes to America has certain problems with so-called rare earth material. They have problems with helium, they have problems with fertilizer, they have problems with diesel, then they have problems with kerosene, aviation fuel. That's refined kerosene. So this is all entropic capital. So it is not technology, right? It is entropic capital which is supreme, not technology. So you are wrong on that issue too. So my advice to Ranil Wickremasinghe, Mr. Ranil Wickremasinghe, to get back Arjuna Mahindan, because you are the person who facilitated. So you are not even in 21st century. If you believe in Christian ideology, then you should not encourage people like Arjuna Mahindan. So you are not definitely you are not in the 21st century. Then you came and you betrayed us in Geneva, right? With Mangal Samaril. Now human rights is a Protestant chintane, right? So you believe the supremacy of the West. When you betray, it's in Buddhism you don't get human rights. Some professor might say that there's human rights in Buddhism. බුද්ධාගමෙන් තියෙන සියලු සත්‍ය. හරිද? ඔබතුමා අපිව ජීවවල පාව දුන්නා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔබතුමා you accept the supremacy of the Christian ideology. Okay, that's no problem for me, but I don't subscribe to that view. So අපි පිළිගන්නේ සියලු සත්‍යය. Not all beings, not humans. My way of thinking, not api, my way of thinking. So I don't. So you betrayed us in Geneva. It is not even Christian ideology. And if you had betrayed us in Geneva together with Mangala Sabarira, then it's not Christian ideology. It's something else. Okay. So I talked about exchange things. I talked about JAP. Then I said it is not technology, it is supreme, it is entropic capital. With technology you can access entropic capital, you can modify entropic capital, entropic capital can be acquisition of entropic capital, you can't create entropic capital. ඉතින් ඔබතුමා ඔය කියන ආර්ථික විද්‍යාව ඒව කරන්න බෑ. හරිද? Then when you went to, in your time when you were ruling, you took $12 billion of loans, and out of that you brought $7 billion worth of, not out of that, but similar thing. You bought vehicles. So then bankruptcy, one of the reasons why you have bankruptcy is because of JAP, because of the activity of JAP, because of the activity of the LTT, then because of some of the things Mr. Jayajardhan did. And අපේ තියෙන අනාය සූත්‍රය, ඉන සූත්‍රය, that is 26th century, okay, not 21st century. So definitely Mr. Ranil Wickremasinghe doesn't have any Buddhist way of thinking. He has certain other way of thinking to take the maximum of the loan. That was failure. Okay? So then, so I touched upon Arjuna mind, I touched upon exchange, import and import trade, and how it led to the bankruptcy. Right now, you have this increase in the per capita income, but then you have this is nothing less to do with UMP, but it was part of the thing which was policy of the UMP. Okay? We have increase in poverty and increase. That means what we are having here is neoliberal economics, which have failed in Sri Lanka. That is why you have increase in per capita income, and at the same time you have increase in poverty. Then some Indians are asking, is Sri Lanka is more richer than India? They were surprised because Indians gave us so-called help in exchange, foreign exchange. But Sri Lanka is, this per capita income is not a measurement in sustainability. Per capita income is mostly entropic footprints, okay? So it's not a measurement in sustainability. It has some reference to financial system, but not when you come to environment or social or cultural thing. Per capita income has less relevancy. Okay. Then we have this dollar, right? This reserve fiat currency with the Chinese and the Russians, the Chinese, Russians, and now Iran is trying to, Iran is trying to destroy the petrodollar, which will it will bring a lot of hardship, but it will give rise to a more sustainable economy. So I think now I touched upon exchange. About the dollars and the exchange things, right? And I touched upon how, in my understanding, how this neoliberalism, which was promoted by your uncle, it has led to this crisis. And Sri Lankan economy is a failure. I mean, the average per capita income has gone up, but poverty has gone down. And this government is more or less following the UMP policies. Then I touched upon where Jayajana went wrong, and I say that it is not technology. And America has invested a lot in AI, but Chinese are going to dominate the AI industry. So that means there are going to be severe slippage in the American economy. And Iran has destroyed a lot of American bases in West Asia. So that means you can't go to 21st century, you will go to 14th century. Okay? So I am saying to Mr. Ranil Wickremasinghe, you don't understand the economic process and the entropic law. If you don't understand the entropic law, you don't understand economics. Okay, you have this book, right? Economic process, George School's book, Economic Process and the Entropic Law. If you don't know your physics, you don't understand economics.